guys, so this is going to be the second video in the answering your divorce questions video. Alright, so the first one I'm going to do, and I actually am pulling it over from the first video I did, was how do I handle my patience and not being snappy? And it's not always the case. I do get snappy at times. There's times where I'm just like at my wit's end with my kids, but for the most part we do pretty well. There's a lot of troubleshooting, trying to figure out what's going to be with everything, and it's been a really big change, and it's been a kind of a, obviously not an easy change for everybody. So yeah, we're working on that. But as far as handling my patience, I'm a pretty patient person, so I think that definitely helps with all of it. Any specific tips? Not that I can really think of. I don't know. Speaking of being patient. Did it break? Did it break? Deacon, honey, I'm asking you a question. Did it break?
No.
What did you throw? You guys need to go back and play, please. Okay, Drake, you don't touch. You guys go play. Go play up at the table. That needs to stay at the table. Alright, there you go. Yeah, Deacon threw a big blob of Play-Doh. They're supposed to be at the table playing. It went up, it hit my picture frames on my mantle, and they all fell down. Yay. Alright, so let's see here. Are the kids, is my ex going to be getting a gift from my kids? And the answer to that is, you know what, I hadn't even thought about it, but I don't think so. I'll leave that up to Deacon, actually. If he brings it up, then okay. Let's see here. How often does he see the boys? And it's a few hours every week now, so once a week. How did we tell the kids we were splitting? I don't even remember. I think it was just, hey, we're gonna go stay with Nana and Papa for a while. Because at first I never wanted to get divorced. So at first, it wasn't even divorce, and it just kind of morphed into that as time went on. Oh my goodness gracious! I don't want them in here for this video, so I'm trying to keep them like occupied, like in another room. It's not working. All right, so let's see. How was their reaction? It honestly was just such like a long process that it wasn't just like, hey, one day we're done. I don't know. And then we went and we stayed with his mom for a month, and we were with my parents for a month before and after that trip, and it was just like, it just kind of, in a weird way, it just naturally progressed into divorce. So how do they handle not seeing him as much? And I think a lot of that initially, so they never saw him that much because he worked so much. So that was kind of a blessing in disguise in that sense. But as far as like all of a sudden not seeing him pretty much at all, I think it helped the fact that we were with like my parents, so it was like super fun, and then we were with his mom, and it was really fun, and he was really far away, and then back with my parents, and then we moved, and it's just been like so much that, again, it just kind of, and it sounds horrible to say that it was like a natural process, but in a way it really just kind of was. Let's see here. Do I ever get a break from the kids? And my parents took him for the first time ever overnight 2 nights ago. And it was amazing. It was so amazing. I did a video on it. It's utterly boring because I did not know what to do with myself. But yeah, so I mean, I do. My friends, I have a friend that'll take him every once in a while. My parents will take him, and every once in a while. So like maybe once or twice a week I get a few hours to myself. Let's see here. Do they ever ask about him? And they do from time to time, but I'm just straightforward about it. Hey, we'll see him this day, and they're like, okay. And occasionally they want to call him, and we do, and he calls us, and yeah. So I mean, it works. And as far as how are we handling the holidays? This year they're mine for all the holidays. Next year we start alternating different holidays, and I don't know off the top of my head what's what's what. But as of right now, they'll be with me. They're with me for Thanksgiving and Christmas. How do I handle things like grocery shopping alone? I'm working on really finding ways to make all of that stuff work. For example, grocery shopping, because that was a specific question. I go with one of my friends every week, and every Monday we go and we do our grocery shopping together, and we have lunch, and it's just like a group effort, and it's a lot of fun. She has the little girl that looks just like Drake. You guys I've probably shown like the back of her a bunch of times, but yeah, and you know, I'll take turns and I'll watch her and stuff like that. So, that kind of thing. And then also once a week I go over to her house and basically kind of just veg out. Like, I think I usually just do the dishes. But yeah, like the kids play and we talk, and it's just, that's probably my favorite time of every week, is that Thursday afternoon, just hanging out. And then her husband gets home from work and the kids just play, and my kids are all and better get it. And then we'll have a glass of wine, we eat dessert. It's such a nice time. So anyways, that's it for this video about the kids. I'm gonna do one now on dating. So big topic. Alright, bye guys.